so cute. You will not believe.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me for our NDA kickoff meeting. We're doing this in electronic format this time, and it's very important that we do everything correctly. Our board is counting on us to get this right, as well as the people that could benefit from this new drug. Okay, so we need to figure out what our deliverables will be, what format they'll be in, and who can we outsource this to.
Well, our clinical trial data is still in paper CRFs. We should have our legacy data converted to CDISC SDTM format. I've heard that the agency prefers this format, and I think it will help our submission to be reviewed quicker. I have a contact over at a CRO who says they have the expertise to convert our data.
I agree with Gail, but we just need to make sure that our data sets, when they're delivered, are compliant with the electronic guidances. We also have a ton of bookmarking and hyperlinking that needs to get done as soon as possible. But I guess we could just outsource that to an IT vendor.
Just a reminder, if we're going to be sending this out to a bunch of different vendors, we need to make sure that it comes back to us in the correct format and that we can put it into our file structure without any problems. We're probably going to get a lot of different formats back, and we're going to need to be able to deal with those problems.
Well, I really appreciate all the hard work all of you put into this, but it seems to me we're now looking at paying several different vendors without the assurance that we can combine what we get back into a compliant submission. My other concern is that these vendors have other processes in place, and that can make a lot of extra work for your teams. Also, what type of experience do these vendors have? Do they employ a cross-functional model? Do they have CDISC experts on staff? Regulatory experts who've submitted electronically? If they don't, do they at least understand the inputs and outputs to the process in order to be most effective? Did they mention the number of electronic submissions they've prepared and what type of in-house expertise they have? What we really need is to find one company that can do it all, that could also train us to do our own in the future.
Instead of using several different companies that lack comprehensive experience in electronic submissions, choose Octagon. At Octagon, we realized early in our history that you need to operate cross-functionally in order to be successful with your electronic submission. You need to be sure you have the right processes in place upstream in order to minimize rework further downstream. We have prepared over 200 electronic submissions for our clients and can manage the entire life cycle from study to submission. If you are interested in preparing your submission in-house, we have developed a variety of technologies and service offerings to quickly transition your organization to eCTD. We use these same technologies and processes internally to manage multiple, simultaneous, global submissions for our clients. We have outsourcing models, capability development plans, data conversion strategies, and industry-specific technologies that are developed and supported by our leading domain experts. Rely on Octagon for innovative service and technology solutions that are transforming the way the industry does business.